Driver than me.
Alright guys, well today's Friday. I thought I'd do one of them videos that I haven't done in a while where it's Friday and Saturday combined, so a bit later on you'll see how I do tomorrow. Now I'm not expecting today to be massively busy because tomorrow is Valentine's Day and everyone will be saving their pennies for then. Well, I'm hoping tomorrow will be busy anyway, and there's also a local match a bit later on in the night time. So I think today will be quite quiet. But because I've recently had my MOT done and my mechanical test on my car, it actually failed. I'll show you this video I made for it. Have a look. This is the list it failed the MOT on. Now I made a post about this on a page and I got over 100 comments with various different things, many of them saying I was overcharged. So I'll quickly break down what it's done and why I wouldn't have noticed them. I'm not a mechanic. So first we've got the full service, which is the filters and the oil and whatever else they do in a full service. The dangerous one was the track rod end. This slowly wears away over time, and unless your car's up a ramp, it's not going to be something you'd spot instantly. Then we had the front pads and brakes done on both sides. Again, this is a wear over time. It's not a sudden change in the vehicle's behaviour. There was no sounds, no knock-ins, no lights on the dashboard. We had a simple one, like the wipers. What had happened here was there was a line left when the wipers were on with water. It was a small line. Didn't bother me, but not good enough for an MOT and fitness test. Fair. Then we had a light bulb which was misaligned. We're talking millimetre misaligns here. If I switch my lights on and they come on, that's it. That's good enough for me in the check. Then, of course, we had the VAT and the labour. Then we had a lot of people saying, this is why I rent. If it breaks, we can just swap it out and get a new car. Yes, that's true. But even over a year, I'm still financially better off than renting one. Plus, I'm gaining no claims bonus on my insurance. Something you can't do with fleet insurance. So, how much to get it fit and proper back on the road? £640. So hopefully I can make some pennies today. Let's see how I do in the first hour. First hour up, and I'm definitely not complaining. This is what I did, and I thought it was going to be quiet. It was actually quite busy. But during that, I actually had 2 comfort jobs. Now, it's very rare I get a comfort job, so when I see them, I'm like, oh, that's nice. I accepted one of them. The second one I accepted. As I was approaching, there was a message saying see details. So I clicked on the see details, and it was it wasn't like be quiet. It was like requires silence or something along that line. It said, and he gets in and he goes, "Ah, yeah," as if I went, "You've got a note here, mate, saying you don't want to speak." And he went, "Yeah, I don't want to speak." And I went, "Okay then, that's fine with me. Let's just get on with it." Anyway, about halfway during the ride, he goes, "So how's your day been?" I went, "Mate, you either want to speak or you don't." And he went, "No, it's fine to speak." I went, "Oh, your note said not to." I said, "So let's just stick to what you put your note as." Well, it's now 6 o'clock, so it's been 2 hours since the last update, and this is what I'm on. But during that, the area of work was surging, but not where I was. And I was just talking to about this with Scouser with a drone and Paul the other day. How unlucky you can be sometimes. Have a look at this. So that's where I am, away from the surge zone. It's like typical. And that surge zone is generally the area where I'd work, you know, kind of thing. So when you see that, you're like, ah. But, oh well, let's see how I get on anyway in the next hour. Well, it's only been half hour since the last update, but I'm quite close to my house, so I thought, you know what, while I'm this close, I'll nip in WC and get a quick coffee. So that's what I'm on now. The next clip you see will be probably about half an hour, 45 minutes after my break. Now, I know I normally have it at 8 o'clock, so that means I'm going to have to work it. Oh no. Well, it's now 9 o'clock. What you're seeing on the screen is when I come out after my little break. I only had half an hour, and then 2 hours later of the shift. It wasn't too bad. It has been quite quiet, but not only have I did that, I've also had a £4 tip in cash. So quite happy with that bit. It's made up the between 8 to 9 o'clock, which is always slow. It's made that up by getting the £4 cash tip. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen, but HMRC has now started sending out letters to Uber drivers and so on. And there's been this big stink about it all over the internet. So I did a video on it. Have a listen to this. Drivers across the UK are getting scary HMRC letters through the post dating as far back as 2022 regarding Uber earnings. These letters are not an accusation, and no, Uber has not filed your earnings from them dates. Here's what's happening. Due to the new law that come in, Uber has submitted your earnings for 25. Due to data sharing from the councils, HMRC knows when you have held your private hire license. They are making a reasonable assumption that you have been active during this time. HMRC doesn't necessarily hold data saying you've earned during them years. And that's why the letter says keywords like suggest and not we know. This is also why they're asking you to check these old tax returns. The letter also says include all your income as well as Uber fees. Some drivers have mistaken this for the entire fare that drivers are generating. This is not the case. Uber has only submitted your take from the fares. So if you're unsure or panicking, simply check your old tax returns and seek advice from an actual qualified accountant. And now let's see what the next hour does. I'm hoping it picks up because it's getting a bit boring waiting for the jobs, you know, in between the jobs. Well, me hopes worked. It did actually pick up. So it's been 2 hours since that last update, and this is what I'm on. It was like a bit of clockwork going on, so it went really well, and I got a couple more comfort jobs. Now, I've been a comfort driver a while, and I've never had so many comfort jobs in one night. I think I've done about 4 or 5 now in the whole night. So for me, it's all right. But now I'm in the city centre. And if you've ever seen any of my videos, I don't like being in the city centre. So I'm going to try and bail now and see what I can get. Well, it's approaching 12 o'clock and this is what I'm on. I think I got jammy. I managed to get a job out of the city centre during a surge. Now, let's be honest about surges. When I used to be in a surge zone, I was excited, or used to be excited. I'm not anymore, because they show the surge icon, but you're looking at them and you're like, that's not a surge. That's normal price, or less than normal price. But I did manage to catch one that headed to where I live. Finally, Valentine's Day. Hopefully today is going to be good. Even Uber has sent out the bat signal. They sent this message to all the drivers saying, make sure you're out from 3 o'clock, you can boost your earnings. Well, I'll be the judge of that, Uber. First hour up, this is what I'm on. Do you know what? To be honest with you, it's not that busy. It wasn't as busy as it was yesterday. And the jobs are coming through that slow and that bad that I've now dropped to this as my acceptance rate. So I'm quite low with that. Let's hope it picks up. It is still early days yet, isn't it? 5 o'clock, and this is what I'm on. Uber has just offered me a disgusting job. So I'm going to play a game. This is the job they offered me, which I said no to. So it's 42 miles, an hour and 20 minutes for that amount of money. My next update to you is going to be in an hour and 20 minutes. Okay, so an hour and a half later since I was offered that ridiculous job from Uber. And this is what I'm on. So, would I have had more cash flow from doing the Manchester job in the same time? Well, the answer is yes, but by this amount, which is not a lot. Now, here's the important part. That was 42 miles, that job they offered me. But what I did is at 5 o'clock, I reset me mileage clocker on my car, And this is how many miles I've done instead. And I'm not stuck in Manchester, well away from where I normally work. So I'm going to leave it to you. Did I make a good decision to do it that way? Or would you have still took the Manchester job? Let me know. Well, it's been 2 hours since my last update, and this is what I'm on. To be honest, I don't think it's gone too bad. It's kept the jobs flowing, and I think my acceptance rate's actually gone up a bit. There hasn't been many declines. Obviously, like 2 or 3 in between jobs, but they have been coming through fast. Now, a lot of people have been saying they've been getting surges. I haven't been that lucky. And when I have gone to the surge area, it's completely disappeared. Now, I am going to look for somewhere to try and have a little break, but I'm too far from home. So hopefully I can find a garage or something to have a coffee. Right, so what you're seeing on the screen now is 9:30 when I started working again. So you can see that the only difference there is a couple of quid because a couple of tips come in during that hour. Anyway, it's now 12 o'clock at night. So I'm going to show you here's 10:30s and then it is 11:30s. I didn't have a chance to give the updates that I like to do every hour because it was just dead busy. My acceptance rate is now 10%. It hasn't been that high in ages. The jobs were just jobbing, as they say. Anyway, let's do the roundup. So we've got Friday's hours, Friday's earnings, and Friday by the hour. Then we've got Saturday's hours, Saturday's earnings, Saturday's by the hour. This video's hours, this video's earnings, this video by the hour. Now, although that may look good, I assume it looks good, I don't know exactly what it is yet. You've got to keep in mind that this week alone, I've had to pay for me MOT and then repairs of £640. I've then had to pay £145 to the council to get the vehicle re-registered for the year. So there's a lot of expenses to keep into account whenever you're watching these videos. Don't go quitting your high pay job just to come do Uber because you'll get a bit of a shock. Anyway guys, if you've enjoyed this, give us a thumb up. If you're new, give us a sub, and I'll see you in the next one.